Alright guys, welcome back to another MLB 9 Innings 21 video, and in this one we got a few players we can possibly upgrade and train like normal, and then after that we got the Diamond Prime Judge we pulled in the last pack opening that will train to level 10. He'll probably replace Barnes on the bench for now. We may use skill change tickets eventually. I don't know what I want to do with that card yet. Then after that we got the Team Vintage Sig Jerry. We're going to upgrade all the way to 20 and then train him at least to level 17. We're going for a finesse train on him. Then after that we have the Pedro Guerrero. We have Pioneer on one of the skill slots. We're going to be using some green and blue skill change tickets to try and get a good set on that. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, so to start, we have a few cards we can upgrade today. We have Blake and Ross, both relief pitchers. We have two Blake cards. We have a bronze and a gold. So we're going to start with the bronze here. I want to at least see if we can get them to 14. I don't know if the bronze will work. Yeah, that one didn't work. Normally bronzes and normals don't work that often. Let's see if this gold does. Come on. Here we go. This one's got to get them to 14. I know you want to. And they both did not work. Okay, Blake, so that's how it's going to be today? Okay, so Ross, please, don't make us go 0 for 3 today. Please get us to 18, even though it's very unlikely when the higher he gets. And, okay, Ross, you want to get to 18 today. Blake, get out of here. So now that we got those two done, we're going to get Jerry to level 20. So we are going to use 5-player upgrade tickets. It's hard to get vintage cards. I've never got another Jerry besides a signature. So we're just going to use the upgrade tickets to get him to level 20. I was waiting with for you and everything. Now that we got him there, let's just go ahead and get him to 20. So here we go. Do a few of these, and I cannot wait to get this card to Diamond as well. That'll be a little bit. We're gonna wait until we at least get the off-season GI, which is only gonna be about 2 weeks or so until we're at that point. So, and we'll still have 7 upgrade tickets left as well. So I'm not stressing about these. With the vintages, it's hard to get the cards, like I said, because they don't have that many cards, and it's not as likely to get vintage players in this game as it is the normal cards. So here we go. He is about to be at level 20, and there we go. So what we'll do now with the train we have on him, we have 0 to stamina. We're going to finish that train to level 17. See where we're at. We're going for a finesse train. He's more towards location and break than he is velocity and fastball. So let's go ahead and get into the training sessions. So we're going to start off the training session with the Ross card that we can possibly get to 18. This is the train we have on him so far. Not the worst train. I mean, through 16, only has 5 to stamina. And it's pretty well evened out between location and velocity, fastball and break. So this is a train I'll probably stick with and may finish off with amp tickets, because we may hold on to him for a while. I don't know what I want to do, though. I don't know what I'll have in the bullpen eventually. So let's at least go ahead and just try and get him to 17. We might just keep him at 17 for now, depending on how this train finishes. So we'll just do normal trainings for now. I'll show you guys the first few of them, and if it takes too long, we'll go ahead and just cut to it. And there we go. Okay, so we got 1 to stamina, we got 1 to location, and 1 to break on that. So we have 11 location, 10 velocity, 6 stamina, 11 fastball, and 10 break. This is a train I'm probably just going to go ahead and stick with. He's more towards finesse pitcher, so we could technically go for finesse train on this and then go for a finesse pitcher skill with what it's looking like. So we'll obviously finish this train off probably with amp tickets. So I'll probably wait till we can get him to level 20 and then finish this train off with amp tickets, because it's a good train and we can go towards finesse. So I'm actually not going to complain at all about that. All right, so next up, we got the Diamond Prime Judge that we pulled in the last stream, and I can't believe one of you guys caught it. It was just an insane pull. This is what the stats look like on the card, and in the pack opening video, I said this is the best Diamond Prime card in the game. I know there are statistically better basic stats cards and stuff out there, but this is one of the most sought cards in the game. So, and he's not far off. So that power is absolutely insane. We're going to go for actually a pretty decent train on this, because he possibly could be a DH eventually as a 25th man. So we're going to go for a decent train. We might use a few level reset tickets. I don't know what we want to do about skills at the moment. Actually, put down in the comments below. Is this a card we should use some skill change tickets on eventually? I know right now we're going to hold off with still having the vintage Jerry to skill and everything once he gets a diamond and everything. But let me know what you guys think. Is this a card we should invest in a few skill change tickets in? And we will open the second skill sword slot in this video as well. So let's stop rambling on. Let's do the train first 10 times. See what type of train we can work with on the first one, and 3 to field. That's okay. That's a good start, Judge. It's a great start. Oh, 2 to speed. So we're already plus 5 to the right through the first 2 trains. Good. Plus 6. Okay. This is a beautiful train. I'm definitely keeping this. I'll let it go a few more times, and we'll see. So we're... All right, we're gonna just reset that. I'll show you guys what I stick with. Like I can't do 8 to the right. It's just a waste of points at this point. Okay, so after a few trains, this is what we got and what we're going to stick with. We got +4 to contact, +6 to power, +11 to eye, and then only +6 to the right through 10. So we're on average for about 12 to the right if we had another 10 levels. So I'll take that for now. I would like to see contact a little bit higher in power, but we'll see how the train finishes off as we go. But this is a good base for now, and hopefully we don't get a ton more eye. Obviously could use amp tickets down the road because this is a card I could see being a DH eventually and being a DH for a while. I mean, like this, look how good the card is. So I know it's not a team, but we can afford him at least in the DH lineup. So let's go ahead and get to the Vintage Sig Jerry. Alrighty, and last but not least, we got the Team Vintage Sig Jerry. This is what we have so far through 10, +5 location, +7 to velo, +0 to stamina, +9 fastball, and +6 to break. Not the best train I was looking for, but we have 0 to stamina. So we'll see how we do it through the next 7 levels. Obviously, then we'll evaluate and see what we need to do. We're going to go for finesse with the way this card is set up. Obviously, the train's going more towards dominant pitcher, but we don't know how to finish. So let's go ahead and do the first train 10 times and see what we can get done, and then I'll show you guys the final train of this one. And I don't know if we'll use the amp tickets today. We'll probably wait until we have him diamond to be able to do something like that. I don't know what I want to do yet for sure. So not a single success yet, and we are four tries in. So let's see, come on. Okay, all right, so we have a Jansen in the making right now. Wait, there we go. And more towards fastball and break. We really need that to go towards velocity and location. We need a stop to the right now. That's a little bit too much for my liking. Come on. Come on, Jerry, don't make me have to redo this train. It's been nice. And there's the stamina. And we got more towards fastball too. This is not looking good. I like it, but let's do a guaranteed success, and then I'll show you guys the final train after this. Okay, so here comes a guaranteed success, and okay, +1 location, +2 velocity. That's what I like to see. So I'll go ahead and finish this to 17, and then you guys will see what we're working with. Okay, so we finished up the Jerry through 17, and this is what we got. We got +10 location, +12 to velo, +2 to stamina, +13 to fastball, and +11 to break. That is the lowest amount I've ever had to stamina through 17 levels. And I'm gonna stick with this train for now. What we're gonna do is when we GI this card, we'll see what the GI distribution looks like. And then I'm gonna put a little Excel sheet together and figure out what's the best amp tickets to use to still have the finesse pitcher bonus on this card, but also maximize location and velo. So I'm really happy about this train in terms of the stamina. I would have liked to seen it flipped to where it was 13 location or 11 to velo or something, and 10 to fastball and 12 to break. But I'm not going to complain. Let's go ahead now and work on the Pedro Guerrero card. So before we work on the Pedro, I did open another skill storage slot on Judge. This is what we got. Nothing that great. Slugger Instinct's good, but it's not a good set. And then this is what was on the number 1 slot. I don't know what I want to do in terms of skills and skill change tickets right now with this card. There's other cards that are more in need of those resources over him, but I will at least put him in on the bench on the DH lineup for Barnes right now. He's practically better in all the hitting stats, and he's not even in the lineup. Barnes has +10 to everything. So in terms of overall and stuff, it'll boost the team overall. And also, neither of them really have any good skills. I mean, a special and 5-tool player, not bad, but it's not a great set either. So we're gonna go ahead and just switch those players in there, and now Judge, this is what he's looking like with the extra 5 to the set deck. Looking pretty good right there. I mean, that power is absolutely insane. And yeah, I mean, he'll go ahead and probably just be, I'll just keep him over there. It doesn't really matter where we keep him. But we'll have him at least on the DH, 25th man for now. And then obviously no DH. We have all Dodgers because we can't afford that, or we lose that S set deck for the team. So now let's go ahead and work on Pedro Guerrero with those green and blue skill change tickets. All right, so Pedro Guerrero has the best batter, legend skill, pioneer, but he has nothing else with it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna first use the green skill change tickets, where you select 1 skill to protect and it changes the other 2. And then depending on what happens, we'll use the blue skill change ticket if need be, where you select 1 of the skills and it keeps the other 2. So let's go ahead and do this. I'm hoping we get something good, but we'll see. We don't have a ton of these skill change tickets, and obviously we can't do anything else. So let's go ahead and use 1 of these. Obviously gonna go ahead and protect that one. Let's change the other 2. Here we go, let's see. We got Spotlight with that. Okay, so I think we go ahead and now we do the blue skill change ticket is what I'm thinking, to try and get rid of Table Setter. So I'm really happy about that. Spotlight and Pioneer. Let's see if we can finish this off with the blue. Okay, so we're gonna use the blue skill change ticket. So we're gonna choose Table Setter. It's not a terrible skill, but I wanna try and make this the best set possible. So let's see, we only got 1 of these, but we'll see what happens. I'm loving Spotlight on that with Pioneer. So let's go ahead, change Table Setter. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we got leg day. So we went back. So we went back to leg day, which is actually what we had on earlier. Table setter would have probably been better, but doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and stick with this. Obviously, Pioneer and Spotlight is still really good. We'll get those to level 7, and I'm actually stoked that we got Spotlight. Even though it's not a perfect three skill set, I'm still actually stoked about that. Okay, and this is what Pedro looks like with these skills maxed out, and I misspoke. You cannot get the legend skills above level 6, but there it is. Spotlight level 7, Pioneer level 6. We will eventually probably use some more blue skill change tickets to try and get a better third skill, but this set is looking pretty strong. I'm excited about it, and that's pretty much it for this one. We did everything we wanted to. We got Judge at level 10, trained some other cards. We got a good set now on Pedro that it's worth using, and I'm excited about it. So if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, and with that said, I'll see you guys next time.